What if I told you that the wounds from your past, even the ones you can't see, are affecting your present? They're affecting your mind and even the cells in your body. We frequently conceive of trauma as a mental wound that changes how we think, feel, and deal with things. And yeah, it accomplishes all of that, but the truth is much deeper and more real. Trauma doesn't just stay in your mind, it also changes your body. It alters your hormones, DNA, brain, and immune system. It is a quiet architect that changes your inner landscape without you even knowing it. Today we're going to show you how this secret procedure works. In simple terms, we're going to look at how trauma changes you in ways that are both amazing and scary. This isn't about blaming or shaming, it's about understanding. We can start to heal when we understand. First, your brain is on high alert and the amygdala is working too hard. The amygdala is a small almond-shaped part of your brain that acts like an alert system. Its mission is to find threats and make you fight, run, or freeze. This alarm system becomes quite sensitive for people who have been through trauma. It's like a smoke alarm that goes off every time someone makes toast, not only when there's a fire. This could mean that you are always on edge, jumpy, or overreacting to small things that stress you out. Even when there is no threat, your body is always ready for it. This isn't a decision, it's how your brain adapts. To keep you safe, your brain has learned to see shadows as monsters and whispers as yells. This continual watchfulness wears you down, making it harder to focus, sleep, and just be calm. Second, the seat of reason is getting smaller. The prefrontal cortex gets hurt. Your amygdala is working hard, but the prefrontal cortex, which is another important portion of your brain, may be having trouble. This is the part of the brain that controls rational reasoning, decision-making, impulse control, and emotions. Think about it. Trauma can really make this area less active and less full. When you're trying to stay alive, you don't have time to think about things in a complicated way. Your brain puts quick reactions ahead of thoughtful thought. Over time, this might make it hard to solve problems, make effective decisions, and deal with strong feelings. It's why you could have trouble putting your sentiments into words, or do things without thinking in stressful situations. In order to stay alive, your brain has lowered its ability to think in favor of its ability to react. This can also make it very hard to learn from what has happened in the past, or plan for the future, since you are always thinking about the threats you think are present. 3. The memory maze. The hippocampus and memories that aren't clear. The hippocampus is this portion of your brain that stores memories, especially memories that are related to time and place. Trauma can change how it works, which might make memories of traumatic events broken or mixed up. You can have flashbacks that make you feel like you're living through the event again. Or you might have big holes in your memory. Your brain is just attempting to make sense of something too big for it to handle. It can save painful memories in diverse ways, like as sensory pieces, like a smell, a sound, or an emotion instead, than as a clear story. This is why a smell that seems harmless may send you back to a time of fear in an instant, even years later. Your mind tries to protect itself by separating the terror into parts, but this can make it harder to fully process and move on from the event. The past isn't just something you remember. It's a real breathing creature that might show up in the present without notice. Fourth, the cascade of stress hormones. Cortisol and adrenaline are out of control. Trauma causes a lot of stress chemicals to be released, especially cortisol and adrenaline. These are necessary for immediate survival because they give you a rush of energy and make you more conscious. But when these hormones are released over a lengthy period of time, like after protracted trauma, they have terrible repercussions. Think about how your body is always on high alert, ready to fight or run away. This ongoing chemical attack can cause chronic inflammation, which is a silent killer connected to many health problems, including heart disease, autoimmune disorders, and digestive troubles. Your sleep habits are messed up, your metabolism can go crazy, and your immune system, which was enhanced at first, eventually becomes weaker, making you more likely to become sick. Your body seems to be getting ready for a marathon all the time, but the race never ends. The internal stress response, which is meant to deal with sudden threats, slowly wears down every system, making it a long-term problem that makes you feel always tired and sick. The fifth thing is the link between the gut and the brain. An ecology within that isn't working right. People often call their gut their second brain, and they are right. There are billions of microorganisms in it that affect everything from your mood to your immune system. This fragile gut microbiome can be severely affected by trauma. Stress hormones change the types of bacteria in the gut, which can cause dysbiosis, an imbalance of good and bad bacteria. This can show up as digestive problems like irritable bowel syndrome, IBS, but it affects much more than just your stomach. A damaged gut can make it harder for your body to absorb nutrients, make inflammation worse, and even affect your mental health through the gut-brain axis. It's a bad cycle. Trauma can hurt your stomach, and a gut that isn't working right can make anxiety and depression worse. Your mind is in turmoil, and your mental environment, which should be a peaceful garden, turns into a chaotic wasteland. Sixth, the immune system is confused. From being a protector to being an attacker. Your immune system is supposed to keep you safe from intruders, but when you're under a lot of stress from trauma, it can get confused and go from being a balanced guardian to an overactive or underactive system. There are two possible meanings for this. Your immune system can either always be inflamed, which causes autoimmune diseases by attacking your own tissues, or it can be inhibited, which makes you more likely to get sick and infections. It's like having a bodyguard that either hurts people who aren't doing anything wrong or falls asleep on the job. Your neural system's incessant alarm bells are a biochemical cry for aid that your immune system has a hard time understanding. This causes your body to turn on itself, which makes things even worse. Number 7. The weight of the past changes in metabolism and long-term health problems. Trauma can affect your hormones and cause inflammation, both of which can have a big effect on your metabolism. This can make it hard to keep your weight under control and raise your chance of getting type 2 diabetes and other metabolic disorders. Your body may prioritize storing fat and not burning energy because it thinks it's always in danger. This is a natural survival instinct that kicks in when food is scarce. But in today's world, this typically means that you acquire weight and your metabolism doesn't work right. It's another subtle but powerful way that the echoes of your past can show up in your body, making it tougher to stay healthy even when you try your best. Number 8 is the silent signs like persistent pain and body feelings. Many people who have been through trauma have persistent pain that doesn't have a clear cause and a lot of strange body sensations. This isn't just something you think about. Your neurological system is always out of whack, which can make pain signals stronger or even make them up when there is no actual harm. Muscles can stay tense, which might cause headaches, neck pain, or back pain. You can feel tired for no reason, get tingling feelings, or always feel uneasy in your body. Your body is telling you a tale that your mind has a hard time putting into words. It does this by making you feel pain. This constant pain can make it hard to do anything, and it can make you feel like something is very wrong with your body. Number 9. Sleep loss. A broken sleep cycle. Sleep is the most important way for your body to fix itself and start over. But for people who have been through trauma, getting a good night's sleep is often just a fantasy. Nightmares, being overly alert, and a hyperactive nervous system can all cause insomnia, broken sleep, or sleep that doesn't help you feel better. Research published in sleep medicine clinics shows that sleep problems are a common sign of PTSD and other trauma-related illnesses. These problems can make the cycle of distress worse and affect general health. If you don't get enough good sleep, your body and mind don't have the time they need to repair, remember things, and control your emotions. This keeps the cycle of dysregulation going, which makes it increasingly harder to deal with everyday stress and makes your health even worse. Number 10. The breath of life. A shallow life. When you're stressed or concerned, pay attention to how you're breathing. It often gets shallow fast and high in your chest. This is a common physical reaction to trauma, and it can become a habit. When you breathe shallowly, you don't get as much oxygen, which affects your neural system and keeps the fight or flight reaction going. Deep diaphragmatic breathing, on the other hand, stimulates the vagus nerve, which helps your nervous system quiet down and relax. When your breath is always limited, it's like your body is always holding its breath, waiting for the next blow and unable to fully expand and let go. This alteration in your body that seems simple has a big effect on your health, making you feel anxious, tired, and always on edge. Number 11. The heart's burden, a silent strain. Your cardiovascular system suffers a lot when your stress reaction is always on. Trauma can cause chronic stress, inflammation, and high blood pressure, which can all raise your risk of heart disease, strokes, and other heart problems. Your heart, which is a strong muscle, has to work harder every day because your body is always getting ready for danger. It's a silent burden that builds up over time and frequently shows up raw as significant health problems later in life. Trauma's emotional effects physically become a weight on your heart, not just symbolically, but in a very real physiological sense. This speeds up the aging process of this important organ. The cellular imprint, epigenetics, and trauma that passes down through generations are number 12. The idea of epigenetics is probably the most amazing thing that has been found. This field looks at how things in the environment such trauma can turn genes on or off without affecting the DNA sequence itself. This indicates that trauma can affect people for generations, even if those generations haven't personally gone through the trauma themselves. Researchers like Rachel Yehuda, whose work at Mount Sinai has greatly improved our understanding of the epigenetics of trauma, have shown that the children of Holocaust survivors, for example, have different epigenetic markers that are related to how they respond to stress. The scars of your ancestors and the wounds that have not healed in your family can be discreetly engraved on your cells, affecting how you respond to stress, what makes you vulnerable, and how strong you are. It's a deep concept that the echoes of past pain shape your biological destiny over time. But here's the profound truth. Healing can also be passed down just like trauma. This isn't about being stuck in your past. It's about getting the tools you need to overcome these patterns and get back your emotional and biological freedom. Our prior stories are more than just stories. They are instructions written into our entire being, waiting to be redone. Getting over trauma isn't just a mental process. It's also a very physical one. It means calming down an overactive nervous system, retraining a brain that is always on guard, and taking care of a body that has been under attack. You need to be patient, kind, and willing to learn about the complex relationship between your mind and your body. But keep in mind that your body is really strong. It has a natural ability to mend if it gets the correct help and habitat. The first important step toward getting your health back is to understand how these deep effects work. It's about shining a light on the dark parts of your mind and realizing that the silent wars you waged have left their imprint, but that these markings may be changed. If this video spoke to you, helped you understand your own experience better, or helped you comprehend someone else's, please give it a thumbs up. With your help, we can reach more people who may be dealing with these silent problems. And if you want to keep learning about how our brains and bodies work together, and how we can deal with the hard parts of healing and growing, be sure to subscribe to the channel and hit the notification bell so you don't miss any of our new videos.